of integrity. I have completely created a life that I love, and I know I created it very consciously, and it's very beautiful and very fulfilling, and I don't feel I am enslaved by anything. But in the past, there was times where I'd be like, oh, it's this day or that day, because I wasn't feeling in my power. I wasn't feeling like the life I had created was really a match to what I deserved and what I really desired. So like Eileen was saying, she went to college for a while and she really was overwhelmed, and the structure, the rigidness, the control. And there was probably days she woke up like, oh, it's Monday, because it's that heavy energy of I've got to go back and be the slave and go back and do everything robotically they tell me. And so whether we're a college student or we're a corporate worker or we're a housewife, if Monday feels like, it's time to really look into what that vibrationally is going on in you and how you can shift that. There's people like Ron works at a corporate job at WaferTech, and there are guys that complain every day when he's there about, oh, I have to work and I hate it. And Ron will be like, dude, you should be grateful you have a job. Like, I get to work here, I work really hard, and then I have a family I can go spend time with, and I have the money to do things I want. Like, he is excited to be there because he knows it helps to fuel things he wants in his life. Because he has that attitude, he gets through anything. They could have chaos break out in that fab, he will handle it. But a lot of the guys going hate their job. They talk about the hate of their job. They doom and gloom energy, and they manifest problem and problem and problem after problem. So really, it's not about the day. It's not about the job. It's about you. It's about your alignment, your vibrational alignment, your knowing your self-worth, and you're having the courage to create a life you actually love and are proud of. And if you do that, every day will be magical. I promise you. So what do you think about that, Amnon?
No, I love it. I mean, that's what I was waiting for you to say.
Yay!
By the way, we have a reply from Angie.
Okay.
And Angie says, "Thank you, Tanya. You picked up on my emotions correctly, and your message
I felt
helped.
It. Boom.
And your message helped so much. You are right, and I'm going to look at the 555. I get signs often.
Nice.
It doesn't surprise me. I connect with the number 4 and the letters J, A, C, and M regarding most people I know. Thanks again for explaining my situation on a soul level. I needed to hear that. Tearjerker. Thank you, Tanya.
Yes, and I want to tell her, really allow that feeling that's happening in you right now. Like, really embrace the tears. Really give permission to let that energy move out of you, because it's a grieving process, and that's a human thing. That's important to do. But once you let it move through you, let yourself have permission to move forward. Like, a lot of humans, when they lose someone, they feel a guilt to even be happy. There's like this guilt of, I just laughed, I feel bad, I shouldn't be laughing, I lost my child. And so it's almost like a thing that we're taught that if we really love people, we should really suffer because the loss of them. It couldn't be further from the truth. In truth, the freedom and looking at the soul, your child's soul, as he is free to expand and explore in new ways, and he could come back to you if he wants to. If you want him back and he wants to come back, you will manifest that. So instead of looking at it as it's over and it's the end, look at it like a new door is open for him spiritually, and he is expanding. And trust that that expansion is something that he needed and something that's teaching you. So this whole fear of death and the connection and the attachment we have with each other, it's really important that we learn not to be so codependently attached. And a lot of souls will consciously choose to leave in these ways to help wake that up in us, so that we really can honor the journey. We can honor the fact that the soul is expanding, and that soul loves you, and your source and your angels love you, Angie. So you have not been abandoned, and you never will be. But some part of you has believed in that through like lifetimes, I'm sensing, of abandonment. And this is an amazing opportunity for you to heal that. And if you feel like you need a helper, contact me. If you need to do a clearing, we can do that remotely. But if not, talk to your angels and work with them and trust that they will bring you everything you need. Kind of like Eileen was saying, if you get an intuition that you need something, go to the ones you feel a strong connection that can help you, because it's going to do wonders for your shifting. And I really feel this sense of loss in him is actually a beautiful gift that one day you'll see. Right now, maybe not so easy to see. Kind of like when I had lost my dad to suicide, I was pissed. I felt hurt. I was wounded. I had abandonment issues. And back at the time, I didn't really have anyone explaining it to me at a soul level, but I had to figure that out myself. And when I did, and I could look back at that time, I now call it one of my most beautiful times of awakening, because my dad's spirit helped me so much to move forward. I feel like a movie that just came to me that Spirit's saying that you should watch, Angie, is Brother Bear. It just popped in my head. So if you get the feeling that that resonates, go watch Brother Bear and trust that your son is bringing you a message through that film. Just came through. So enjoy that and know that you're so loved, Angie, and you will never be abandoned. Talk to your angels. They are with you, and they will teach you everything. And ask them for clarity. Ask them for understanding of the situation, and I promise they will bring it to you, and that you will be, it's like something really big is rebirthing in you. I can sense it, and it's going to be beautiful. So go with that expansion. Sound good?
Sounds good. Here.
Okay, I'm gonna let
No, you're not. No, you're not.
What?
Ron has a comment about Monday when it says Mondays are also just how you look at the beginning of the week.
Yes.
It's Monday. And guess what? In 5 days, it will be the weekend again. So I'm excited about that. Even on Monday.
That's right. And really, if you like he goes to his job, and there's days that it's beautiful and it flows, and there's days where he's like, baby, I can't talk long. It's like all hell's breaking loose, like everything's chaos, but he handles it and he flows and he stays in that positive, optimistic space of just being grateful. And so many, I feel he inspires many at his job to help them see, to be grateful. And a lot of times there's angels in different jobs. And I know Ron's like an angelic, sweet soul. Like he inspires people where he is, and he helps them to look at the bigger picture and just to be playful, like just to not be so serious about everything. Like embrace it with playfulness. And no matter what you're doing, even if it's something you don't love, like say you're at a job, you don't love it, be playful and be loving anyway as you get yourself vibrationally out of it. If you sit into an energy of hatred and you're angry, you will enslave yourself and keep yourself very stuck in that situation, whatever it may be. So I really encourage you, if you are in a place where you're hating something, clear that vibration. Like Yoda says, hate is the path to the dark side. So we don't want to go there.
All right.
So
and Jane is saying,
hey,
thank you for always being in tune to what we need to hear.
Aw, this is Jane?
Jane.
Awesome. I'm so glad she tuned in because, yeah, I was like, she was telling me stuff she was going through. I'm like, tune in live 5 minutes. We're talking exactly about that. So it's what I love, too, is that the clients and the friends, the soul family that I connect with, that they've really learned to trust and connect with me. And when they're struggling, they aren't in fear of, like, their ego doesn't make them feel something's wrong with them. They'll text me, Tanya, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, tune in. We're about to address that. And so I really honor those of you that are doing that because you're not in a place of fear. You're really reaching out and being vulnerable. And because you are, you're getting the answers. So really give yourself credit for that because that takes courage to tell someone everything's not perfect and I'm kind of struggling, and then have that soul help guide you to remember how powerful you are and remember how you can manifest anything you want. So I hope that I helped Jane remember how powerful she is today. Really? Any other feedback, Amnon?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, so I'm going to let Eileen say one more message to sign off.
And you need to say bye, because by the time you turn the computer, it's probably going to disconnect, and at that point,
No, not going to happen. I'm going to hold it in place.
Okay,
But
go
I
ahead.
love you all, and those of you tuning in, if you really know that you're struggling in some way with the vibrational alignment understanding, take the time to come and connect with me. I promise if you work with me, even if it's a session or two, and you listen and you take notes and you really listen to the messages and you allow for the angels to help clear things that are unconscious in you, I promise amazing transformation. But you have to do your work. And if you make this a procrastination experience of, oh, I really know I need to work with her, I really know that I need to listen to my angels, but I'm in fear of lack, I would really encourage you to stop doing that, because all you're doing is delaying the magic. Because really, it's about taking the now and seizing it and honoring that and taking action. And when you do that, you're going to see the shifts fast. And the ones I see, like Eileen, she had every excuse to make abundance a reason not to come, but she manifested the money, and she didn't have a lot of money. She had enough for the session, and she dealt with that, and she came here, and now she's manifesting more. So don't let your lack of, maybe you don't have $1 million in the bank, but you do have enough for that healing, and you do know you need it. Listen to that, because I promise you, I'm not just here to make money off any of you. My intention is to help you, but your abundance does also support my mission, and it helps me live my life. So look at it as that co-creative experience, and trust, if you feel led, to honor that and not procrastinate it, because it's just delaying your own expansion. It's delaying your own embodiment of your power. So that is my last message for today. And join us next Sunday at 5. I love you all so much, and you're all amazing creators. So here's Eileen. She's going to say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. And I would like to say something to Angie. Just remember that through time and space, we are always connected, whether in physical form or beyond. We are connected to everything. Everything is within reach. If you just call on the one you love, he will be there with you. You just have to listen.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
And,
all about listening. Okay, any other messages?
And the last note from Angie, she says, "Thank you for the beautiful messages today."
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Angie, for being open to them, because we, Eileen and I, we love nothing more than actually sharing this truth and this love with others. But I'm so proud of those of you that, like I said, make yourselves vulnerable and reach out, and you're open to listening, because it's like, as a healer, I was talking to Eileen earlier, when people get into egoic places with their gifts, it's really not necessary, because the true power that I know I have as a healer is my ability to listen. And I have learned to trust what I hear, what I feel, what I know, and to share that, what I see in visions, and just let the other souls do what they need to with those messages. And so as you're learning to listen, don't underestimate the power of that, because it's just about a soul conversation. That's what we're really all doing. Yep, simple as that. So thank you, Angie, and we are so honored to have helped you. And like Eileen said, you are not alone, and your sweet soul son is still with you and will not be taken from you. So I hope that you will play with that concept and really connect with him energetically. All right, Amnon, thank you so much for your help today.
Thank you.
And thank you for your patience and the fact that we dropped the show a couple times. That was fun. So anyway, thanks, guys. And I welcome you to tune in live whenever you're able to, and write in questions if you like. You can go to TanyaAngel555.com or go on YouTube and follow me on there under Tanya Angel, and you can watch all the past shows and stay up to date on whatever we're having a conversation about. So thank you so much for joining us today. Mwah.
Thank you. Bye.
Namaste.
You're tuned to the Nissan Communications Network. Our weekly lineup of call-in programs includes Computers 2K Now with Amnon Nissan, Help In with Debbie Brooks, Breaking Free with Marilyn Shannon, Lessons of Vietnam,